What's good? What's up, everyone? It's the Boy Fish Show here. Almost in my outro. And today we are back with Final of a Die Trying. Now, in the last episode, you know what I'm saying, we got a little closer to Valley. A little was a bit of a exaggeration, but let's get to it. I'm pretty sure we're near the end of the game, so let's get it. Well, it's been a blast, Fesho. I forgot what voice I gave her. I have some more cruising around to do, and I think you've got another day on your plate today. Yeah, that's just how the show goes. So, she was gone before I even had a chance to finish. That woman is force of nature. A force of nature. Mouse on my screen, bro. Morning, Fisher. You'll be happy to know that your third date with Eileen yesterday was pretty well received. Not the highest rated we had so far, but enough to give us more room to keep going. Sounds good enough to me. For your next date, make sure you pick someone who you think the audience will respond to. Though at this point, I think you're in a pretty good spot either way. Without further ado, which soulmate candidate is it going to be? Let's go Violet today. You didn't let me down, Fisher. I had my doubts with Violet at first, but now I can see why she's the audience favorite. Don't mess it up. Wouldn't dream of it. I found That sounds fucking crazy. I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I stood next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motion. Ow, hot! I flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious. Wait a minute, you silly goose. You never failed to make me laugh, Fesho. I quite admire that. I did a mocking bow with my arm behind my back and put on my best fancy accent. The pleasure's all mine, my lady. Stop you. I waffed down another cookie. Hell yeah. Both said hell yeah in his head. You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? I'm part of everyone. Where's the problem here? We laughed together a bit and we were performing. That reminds me, for sure. What's up, Violet? It comes to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon. Yeah, it is. Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use this time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do. And what's that? What I want is to go on a date, the kind that normally people go on. Yeah, that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about. Having a picnic, watching a movie at the theatre, long walks on the beach, even something crazy like a paint night. And then we can watch the sunset go down together, and it'd be so romantic. Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. I think we can make that happen. Can we now? Which one? Why not all of them? She got the most beautiful smile. Damn. Really? You've got to be kidding me. You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay! She did a little cheer and dance. Gosh, I can't stop smiling looking at her. Relax, bro. You have a fucking girlfriend technically now. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess this will be touch and go. It wouldn't be fair if you figured everything out. Let me handle the picnic. She pulled out a basket from behind her. Can't you join me in the lovely outdoors? I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. We walked outside for a while and settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight in our picnic. The way her silver hair The way her silver hair caught the sunlight, it was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in. I bought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Save the talk after you. Try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? I feel like for her voice, I'm putting too much like, I'm Shadow into her voice. I need to like, raise the pitch up a bit. I smiled as she mocked powdered, yeah. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon fed me a delicious egg roll. Caught it. I'm the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. You made this week so special. I feel the same way, Fisher. And there is more where that came from. You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared for just the two of us next. You owe me one, Fisher. We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. I'm like, the way the word that was so weird. We walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theater on the island. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. You knew that. I'm pretty sure you did. We met in this room multiple times, but you know, I don't know. Maybe their memories got cursed too. I don't know. I'm not surprised. Terra's pretty territorial about this room, from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our own private movie theater. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. Violet clapped as if I had just put on the performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow, then took a look at the movies we had in store. Let's see, we have rom-coms, fantasy, medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. I put on a rom-com from what Violet was saying earlier. This would definitely be her favorite. I started the movie, then went back holy shit, and sat next to Violet with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she meets there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced to the whole movie. Me, I was more entranced by her. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears. This was the best movie I've ever seen. In my whole life. Then how about we take a scene you like from the movie and turn it into a painting? Oh my gosh, you didn't. Just wait right here for a second. Okay. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew there was anyone who could. It was Kat. Kat, I think you know the stitch. Or the sitch. You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. 4. Set up everything they need for a paint night in the main hall for the mansion strat. Oh man, I just finished my shift. Even better, you got free time for this. I don't know why I said it like that. And so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I'll paint a picture of Violet and I watching a movie together. I'm just going to stick with what I said at the movie scene. There's too many to pick from. Which scene are you painting, Fisher? Haven't decided yet. How about you? I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so dramatic. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads and was working from there. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final artworks. She was an incredible talented artist. Me, not so much. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it just to see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound. But who cares now? Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner? I do believe it is. I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went to on our first date, so we did. Apparently she was trying so hard to prim and proper back then, and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. She ate at a storm, almost literally. Almost. We spent dinner waffling down delicious food without a care in the world, and laughing about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. Then finally, we went to the long-awaited walk on the beach. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times, we talked without end. At other times, we enjoyed each other's company and warmth in silence. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about how the past, the present, the future were so different than before because of each other. You know, for sure, you asked me to marry you right now. Without a doubt, I'd accept. I know it sounded quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but she kissed me passionately with every what? She kissed me passionately with everything she had. Same place too. And what came next was the perfect ending to our lovely date. Come closer. After my date with Violet, I waited around outside till the time I expected to see Kat, but she never showed up. I guess she already has enough footage for today. Might as well try find her. No one's here. Looks like the snacks from before are gone too. Not here either. Oh, you look for Kat, that's why. Kat was at a table, writing something down at a frantic pace, with one hand against her head. Hey Kat, what's up? Oh, hey Fesho, I didn't see you there. How are you doing? That depends on what you're ominously writing. You look just like someone who just realized I was dead meat. Oh, this? Don't worry about it. Somebody's dead meat, but it's not you. Yay? Kanye? I'm just kidding. I'm just fixing up some of the balance sheets too I was working on. Being an accountant was really never in the cards of them, despite what they say. Sit down. I'll be stuck here for a while anyway. Sure sounds good. I sat next to Kat at the table. So how today with Violet go? That was awesome. Being with Violet makes me feel like we're on top of the world. Somehow she takes my breath away with the news so how cool she can be, and at the same time make me laugh like a child alongside her. I had no idea that I'd fall for her so hard after our first meeting, but I couldn't help myself. And now, what I want the most is to make her the happiest woman in the world. Now that's what I like to hear. I had my doubts at first, but you two really stole the show. And with good reason. I feel like our viewers got to see a glimpse of what your life together would be like. Maybe the mess in the kitchen will be far from the dough next time, Anyway, you've done great till now. I don't know if what you said to each of the girls really is true, but don't stop now. You just have to get through one more day, and you'll be finally able to leave this place. And you tell me what the old life was like, or my old life was like? Of course. I mean, if I didn't, where would you even go? Fair point. You look like you've got something on your mind. I've just been thinking about tomorrow. You've been getting the best ratings I've ever seen. I just hope it's enough. The rating requirements for the last day and the last day are the highest. I'm sure it's going to be fine, don't worry. I've made it this far, nothing's going to stop me from making it to the end. I did her voice. I hope so, for your sake, Fesho. Oh fuck, I read that wrong. I hope so, for your sake, Fisher. So when I'm out of here, what are you going to do? Are you going to move on to the next killer dating show? I didn't know you were my career coach. You want to know my 5-year plan too? I get the feeling that 5 years from now you'd rather not be here. There is no plan. I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's really all anyone can do in this crazy world. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Good luck, Resho. You need it. Thanks, Gat. I'll see you later. Night. Tomorrow's going to be the last date. I need all the rest I can get. Guess I call it a night. Already know what time it is? Okay. Matter of fact, hold on. The performance come to a close. The actors and actresses come out one by one, ready to take their bows. I would clap, but I'm waiting for you, and only you. Oh, that's it? It's just freaking music. Waking up next to Violet felt like waking up next to an angel. Poof. So we slept with her too? Man, my man moving like, I don't know what you heard about me type energy, bro. I had walked back from the beach past midnight last night, so any rest we could get was very welcome. For several minutes, all I could do was watch her silver hair catch the sunlight. She was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Morning, Fisher. Morning to you, Violet. Do you mind if we just perhaps stay here for a spell? No one bit. Fantastic. She rolled herself towards me and hugged me with all her strength. No takebacks. We lay together in the bed all morning, enjoying each other's warmth and company. I don't want this moment to end. I simply cannot wait till we leave here together, Fisher. We will be the greatest partnership of our time. An empire like no other. I do like an ambitious woman. It's time for you to spend some time with another girl, no? Yeah, sorry about that. It's in the contract. It's no matter. To pick about this would be fruitless. It's the very nature of this show. To entertain yourself with whoever today's date will be, but know that anything she could offer compare to what a queen could. Oh my gosh. That's doing well for a while. Hey, Damien, long time no see, buddy. You're running out of time, Kit Kat. It's going to be fine, just watch. Good morning, Kat. Morning, Fisher, how do you sleep? Pretty well, thanks. You bet you did. That bed is worth more than your life. That reminds me. Why can't the staff have the same kind of bed that Fisher has? Do I look like I'm made of money? You literally own this island. If I give the staff beds, the next thing they'd ask is a minimum wage. No thanks. He just weases out of here like, what? He walked away. So how about the 5-year plan, huh? Maybe the brothers were onto something with the... Oh my gosh. Maybe the brothers were onto something with this whole accounting thing. Anyway, it's time for your last date with your last soulmate candidate, Yui. You ready? It's time to make or break. I'm ready. I'll ever be, Kat. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my brain cells. Then without further ado, lights, camera, don't get yourself killed. I was waiting for her to say action, but she didn't say action. Alright, yo, they're hitting me with new songs and shit. Yo, I think we might be getting close. I could see Yui from my room window, walking around the front of the mansion. It looked like she was looking for something. I practically jumped down the stairs, then ran outside to see her. Hey there, Fisher. What's the hurry? You look like you're in quite the rush. I just wanted to see you a little earlier. Gosh, that's really sweet of you. I've been meaning to see you too. I've just been doing a lot of thinking since you helped me get Bun. That long last name. How's the big B doing? Come to think of it, that's why I came out here. He ran out here in a hurry, of course he did, and I was trying to catch up. Though, this has already happened a few times, and each time he somehow ends up back in my room. It was like a cat. I'm sure he's fine. I wouldn't be worried. I just can't help myself, you know. You're a really sweet person, Yui. You're a really sweet person, Yui. I love that about you. You are too, Fesho. Do you have time to hang out? There's something I'd like to do with you. Of course I do, for you. Even if it's a little boring? I'm sure it can't be that boring if it's with you, you know? Whatever it is, I'm down. Okay, here we go. And so we walked together to the beach. What's up with everyone going to the beach and start fishing side by side? Now this is the life. I have to admit, it wasn't what I expected. This was by far the best way to pass the time in the countryside. To be honest, I'm not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking to the dusk till dawn. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? The best part. Is that okay with you? Of course it is, Yui. Getting a chance to learn about you, to try the things you like, that's where the real fun is. I'd also much prefer you to doing crazy things all the time too. Though, I do think shopping trips aren't really in the same category as skydiving, and exactly what I'm thinking, my camera's dead. I'll be back. Though, I do think shopping, we've read this already. They are when you live deep in the country. Hey, you up for a little contest? I think I said. Yeah, contest. Sure, let's do it. What is it? I want to see who can catch more fish. You won! Apparently I had fanned the flames of Yui's competitive spirit. For the next few hours, we kept on at it, while we enjoyed each other's conversations and company. Yui was a natural. She was catching the fish left and right. Each time she caught one, she let it back into the ocean, and each time I wondered when my first one would bite. I never ended up catching a single one. You're trash. You garbage. L+ ratio. But that didn't matter. What did was that we were having a ball. Thanks for indulging me, Fesho. Hey, I had a lot of fun too, Yui. Don't worry about it. You don't have to lie. I know I'm not like the other girls. I grew up with nothing. And it shows in how I spend my time. What I wear and everything. I love you so much, you know. If I had you, I'd give you all the love in the heart. Every moment, every day. Fuck, I fucked that up. I really live for love. That's what I always wanted. But I know I could never give you all the things everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. And I find myself worrying, what if you picked me? And the second we leave this island, you realize that I can't give you the life you deserve, and you start to hate me. I don't know what I'd do if it came to that. So before it comes to that, I want to ask you, would just me be enough? My breath was taken away before I had the chance to say what I wanted to. I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again. The sky rapidly turned from bright blue to black, and as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. What the heck is happening right now? Then the bright star in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. The last thing I saw was Yui screaming as a shadowy figure grabbed her from behind. A second later, it was pitch black. I couldn't even see my hands reaching out to save her. Then I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. There must have been several people. They forced me in the ground, then cuffed me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. I screamed for Yui, for her to run as fast as she could, but I heard no response. Then, nothing. I read that kind of smoothly. And look, we're back here again in this Eggman ass freaking laboratory, Breaking Bad ass, coke ass, freaking meth ass, meth lab. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you see in a nightmare. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck and hands, legs were cuffed and pinned down in the thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't do as much as budge. Morning, Fisher. What's going on, Cat? Get me out of here! I'm afraid I can't do that. And honestly, I'm getting tired of explaining why. Let's just speed things along, shall we? What are you talking about? She placed some kind of helmet on my head. Same thing again. I tried to avoid it, but the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, you don't have to do this. I could hear the... Oh, the burps. Pardon me. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. See you soon, Fisher. She pressed it. The curtain closes. You're taking your bow, and when you lift your head, I can see you clearly for the first time. It's you, the one I've been waiting all this time to see. The one who made me dream of a life together, far from this island. You've been right by me all this time. Tomorrow's the day, Fisher. You nervous? Who wouldn't be? You've got a point. She reached out for my hand and held it tightly. You okay? You sure we should be doing this? I don't want you to be punished just because I want to get out of here. Hey, Cat. You've always been a team, you and me. No matter what, we're in this together. Thanks, Fisher. How did things come to this? The escape failed. I've been surrounded, beaten, shot, betrayed. The love of my life just shot me. Or she shot me. I'm bleeding out rapidly. I try my best to slow the bleeding, but it's no use. What did you do to her? I try to go... let me do that again. What did you do to her? That's better. I choke out every last word. I didn't do anything. You were too busy making heart lies a cat here to see where her true loyalties lied. I'm sorry, Fisher, but it's true. I don't understand. Why don't you tell him, dear? Damien is my father. Damien's my father. You kind of had a feeling. I knew you were planning something the moment you came to this island, but you didn't trust me enough to tell me what exactly it was. So I became close to you and told you just what you wanted to hear. And then you told me everything I needed to know. As soon as you told me your plan, there was no way you were ever going to escape from this island. Why are you saying this? Now that's my girl. You really are my daughter. Why? I love that look on your face, Fisher. You know, you got an expression that would be perfect for my next show. And it just so happens you got an opening just for you. It's no use. I lost too much blood. The world turned dark. This is the end. Keep him alive, Fisher. You might think I'm showing you mercy, but believe me, by the end of this, you're going to wish that I just let Cat kill you. Why? Why, Cat? Why would you? I barely have time to breathe before the waves pull me under them once more. This is crazy so far. This is crazy. Where am I? Am I underwater? It's so dark and cold. I try to move, but I'm so tired. It takes all my strength to reach my hand out forward. It feels like glass. I'm trapped in some kind of tank. Hey yo, this is probably that one area in what is it? Final Fantasy Crisis Core where like the remake just came out. Spoilers. I went to sleep for just a folded. Is someone there? I can feel somebody's presence. I open my eyes and I can see. Hang on just a little longer, Fesher. Who are you? The woman in front of me looked at me with pity. Say something and hit the glass. Why am I getting this option? I'm gonna say, I try to speak, but it's no use. My mouth won't speak the words I want them to. He's choking, help! You're awake? I'm so glad, but you're gonna wish you were asleep for this next bit, trust me, and I'm sorry in advance. She moved towards some kind of terminal next to my tank and pressed the button. As if on cue, it was as if every nerve in my body was set on fire. I screamed and thrashed around, but it did nothing until elevate the pain? Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. You know, Fesher, you're out of luck. Usually I'll just kill you for this, but a new opportunity just opened up and I think you'd be the perfect fit. I'm sorry, Fesher. I'm sorry, Fesher, but it's true. I don't understand. Why don't you tell him, dear? Damien is my father. Whoa! 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 She pointing a blicky at my face. Always the hero, aren't you, Fesher? You should be more worried about yourself. You know the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but I'm done talking. Goodbye, Fesher. Hold on just a little longer, Fesher. She looked away from me as if she had heard something. What? I couldn't tell. Shit, they're almost here. We're running out of time. I'm sorry, Fesher. I won't be able to give you back all your memories, but this will have to be enough. She pressed another button on the terminal. I've got to run back to my tank, or they'll know something's up. She pressed her hand against the glass. Almost burped again. Hold on just a little longer, okay? I get us out of here. The pain stopped. The world turned dark. Check it. Yo. They got me locked up in a lab. I could've died, shit is looking bad. So I said fuck it, let me grab the fucking gap that I got laying on the side of my lap, and then let the whole shit go blast straight to your face. They hear the shattered glass from the fucking tanks. You know I'm coming through, many bullets in the bank. Bow, bow, bow was all you heard. The next thing you feel the shock go down your nerves. That beat go hard. I've been here before. I'm Fesher. No, I'm on some kind of dating show. Find love or die trying. He said the thing. Ali, she helps me. I've got to find her. Hello, buddy. Oh, this is the beginning of the game again. And now this time I woke up my memory. Oh, okay. No, this might be the end. Most people around here usually need a little more to wake them up. Cat, I remember now. I tried to escape this island with her. She pretended to be my lover. She betrayed me and shot me too. She's the reason why I'm trapped here. It's only fragments I can remember, but I remember enough to know that she's bad news. We've done this song and dance over and over more times than I can count by now. I've been in love with and chosen Ali, Scarlet, Terror, Violet and Yuri, each of them countless times. And I'm a bad person? Come to think of it, I can't remember what happened before the show started either. I need to find Ali, but first, for the problem at hand. If I want to get out of here, and I can't let Kat know that I remember what's happened before. Where am I? I've got to play dumb. I know this sounds weird, but I know it sounds weird, but do you know where we are? Will she buy it? Welcome me. There's a lot to get you up to speed on. The name's Kat. I'm the producer of the show Fan Love or Die Trying. What's your name? I don't remember. Looks like it's the same beginning as usual. Learn about the killer dating show rules, meet the girl before the show starts. Yui, I don't remember meeting you before the show, but I'm glad I got to meet you again. It's impossible to not feel happy when I see your smile. You think the staff you would have learned to cook better by now. There's so much more to you than you show the world, Violet. Scarlet, you're still hiding that you're reading that magazine with another book. It brings a smile to my face every time. I think I know what happened to you now. You still have no idea what you got into, Tara. Killer dating show or not, I'd love to see the way you see the world. And finally, Ali, you've never gave up on getting us out of here, even after all this time. Howdy, Fesho. I hear you're the suitor. Care to join me for a jog? There's a place in the forest I'd love to go for a run around it with you. It'll be my pleasure. We went for a jog and exchanging banter like we'd always done when we met each other. The second we got to the unrecorded area of the forest, her smile faded. I'm glad you got the hint, Fesher. You haven't given yourself away to anyone yet, right? No, I haven't. As far as Kat knows, I don't remember anything as usual. Sweet! I knew I was right to help you first. Really? Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I've got to ask, how did you escape the tank in the first place? Honestly, I got lucky. Usually the tank knocks me out right away, but the last time I think something must have bugged out. I saw my chance and took it, and anything's better than being stuck here forever. I'm sorry. I couldn't get all this want that back. I'm sorry. I couldn't get all your memories back. Don't worry about it, Ali. What I could ask for is a fighting chance, and you gave that to me. Don't mention it. I mean, duh. I mean, hands down the MVP. Anyway, it's about time I tell you the truth, Fesher. I'm from the Resistance. You can't think of it as a convert group of concerned citizens who have a few bones to pick with the world's current management, and those bones are their necks. Jokes aside, we are fighting a war here. The war will be one with information that lives on this island and only here. There was no way that we could ever find this place, not by conventional means. But then we found out about the show, and so they sent you here. Actually, I volunteered. I won't say exactly. Believe me, the others didn't want me to, but I knew I had to. I was the one with the least to lose. Ali, it was pretty easy getting in. I fucked that up. It was pretty easy getting in, all things considered. All I had to do was write a report that labeled as suspicious of conspiring against the government, take a few cute selfies, and boom, I was flown there. Oh, here. It didn't go too great since then though, but that was when I was a lone wolf. I've got you now, and we'll get out of here together. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan. I haven't even told you the plan yet, but since you're so excited, let's get right into it. There are two things we need to do. One, we need to bring the other girl's memories back. we won't be able to get their trust or work with them till we do. And we'll need their help for part 2. And what's that? 2, we need to get the fuck out of here. Sounds about right. Easier said than done, though it's going to take a hell of a lot of setup and coordination. There's a small army of armed and trained staff tasked with keeping us here. Not to mention us needing a way out of this island. Off this island, I meant. I'll figure it out as we go, but for now, how about you go on your date with Scarlet today? I can do that, but how does that relate to us getting out of here? I'll tell you if you could be a better actor. Believe me, you know why later. Anyway, let's head back to the mansion. We don't want the cat to start looking for us. Sounds good to me. You're really something, you know. That's putting it lightly. Is my camera still alive? It's still alive. Oh wait, shit, it's about to die. My camera is actually fully dead now. Because I recorded Bully literally like earlier, and I didn't charge it. I just recorded straight after. I'ma leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like. If you want to see more, hit the sub button. And yo, man, no, this story is crazy, bro. Like, I guarantee you, next episode, it's gotta be the finale, bro. It had to be. There's no way it ain't, because shit is crazy right now. Like, Kat was our original lover, but she betrayed us, and she's the reason why we are here. And Kat and Damon being fucking family, we kind of knew that already. Like, from like some shit they gave away like a couple episodes back. But I'm so curious how this game's gonna end, dude. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the EP when it drops and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Simple and Plain. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Sunshine Breeze and Prophet Channel. You know what I'm saying? Them joints are fire. EP, I'm hoping for early April drops. I'm hoping to finish this game soon and finish Bully soon. Peace out, everyone. Have a good day. Fresh O out of here. And you don't stop, and on, and you don't stop. It is on and on, and you don't stop. It's on and on, you don't stop. It's on and on, and nigga, then you don't stop. Alright, verse 2, check it. Yo, we knew these niggas were mad shady, but to think that Kat was our lover is crazy shit. And she betrayed me, and now she put a fucking bullet in me. What the fuck? And now Ali is trying to save me. Now it's kind of crazy. And my character before was being a fucking PIMP, you see. Sleeping with all the women, swimming, it's kinda crazy, you know, it's glittering, it's glistening, glistening, that's what I'm trying to say, but I try to dig deep in vocabulary to see, but hey, I'm coming through with the fucking ruthless flow, you know how I do this, bro. Sometimes I sound stupid though, sometimes I can sound hella smart, spit the hardest bars, but in the end it's just freestyle art, so you know how I do this, I'm like Mozart with it, thinking I'm so hard with it, pause on that. I'm coming through straight from the top, you know it. I'm coming through, I'm flowing. That's my go-to phrase whenever I run out of things to say, but that's okay. These niggas can't freestyle like I can today. So you know what, niggas nowadays, most of that shit is written. Cause me, I'm just spitting, keeping it REAL. That's how I am, I'm doing it well. Thinking these niggas can't tell if he can't tell. I'm thinking taking niggas to the cartel. The next thing I'm gonna go ahead and raise hell. Because I'm coming through, thinking hit you in your brain cell. Pow pow pow. Then you're on the ground, faking bullets hella loud. You know it, they know I'm coming through with this gun that I found in my weapon wheel. But they know I'm coming through with the steel knife. Then you're coming through like what the fuck, I just lost my life. It's then you see the game over screen. It's just a black screen, a black scene. The shit is just so obscene. And then you see me when you're in heaven or hell, walking the way so clean, so pristine. It's Fresh to the O. You know how I go. It's find love or die trying. But you know I got these bodies flying. Anybody try me, motherfuckers dying. You know me, I'm dangerous. Freaking turning niggas to fucking, like Biggie said, into angel dust. Like that drum roll, that's the sound of my machine gun. I do this shit for fun. I'm a fucking psycho, socio, faking coming through with the most flows, most dope, coming through off the top, you know, faking up your nose like coke, up your brain, up your faking brain like drugs, coming through, faking niggas know how I go from the fucking brain, insane, faking going super sane, 2, 3, 4, God, ultra instinct ego, I'm coming through, faking fly out the ego, hit a nigga with a desert ego, that's a flyby, I'm a fly guy, you know this niggas, they finna die, you know how I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm smoking a joint, faking smoking on your dead ops, cause I'm faking that guy, cause I'm coming through, a fucking menace like Dennis, faking knock out your teeth, not even a dentist can fix it, because I'm fucking sadistic, I'm sick bitch, you're coming through, I'm slit your wrist and faking kick you off a cliff, because I'm just that fucking sick. I'm still trying to spit on the mic, and this beat is so hard, I'm coming through, I'm smart. Shit, my camera died earlier, that shit was blinking. That shit was blinking like the red dot that aimed at your dome piece. And after that, my nigga, you rest in peace. Deep in the cemetery, shit is scary. You know I'm coming through, hella Larry. I'm loud, the pack loud, coming through. You just a clown with horns. I'm coming through with the metaphors. I got horns on my head. I'm fucking devilish, freaking. I'm coming through with the hellish shit. I rebuke it. Because I'm just that dangerous, like I said before. I'm coming through. I got bare claws and bare claws that slash you. I'm coming through. When you got hurt, I attacked you because I'm dangerous. Okay, I'm done.